circus. At first I saw the poster. That made me curious. Who are these Ringling Brothers? And what's a circus? I've never pitched a tent or a 3-ring tent. Those poor elephants with their balls on their trunks, balancing those balls like a seal with a ball. But I don't feel so bad for seals, 'cause seals aren't as cool as elephants. 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 Seals! Seals! Flippers. Eating the world's fish out of a dish with a ball on their nose. Heads made out of a coconut. This is probably the greatest song ever made. Completely on accident, they forced me to sing. I've never sang anything. Not even
Welcome to the New Word Document Radio. Welcome to the New Word Document Radio Show. My name is Adam Smasher, and I'm a producer of the show. And the things that you'll hear for the next hour represent the views of New Word Document Radio and the people making them. All opinions and quotations in no way represent River West Radio and are the sole responsibility of the producers, guests, and callers of this show. River West Radio is not liable for anything we say in this program. Hello. Hey, everybody. I'm really happy to be here today. We got my friend Jacob in the studio. Jacob, you want to say hello?
Hello.
And we also have my new friend who I just met a few minutes ago, Eric.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, Eric. And Eric, you're from?
I'm in the band Northless.
I'm very excited to have you here. I just recently saw you guys play at Quarters.
Yeah.
And it was a really, really good show.
Thanks,
It's good to see actually some few good metal acts, and yeah,
Cool.
It's been great.
Thanks, dude.
We just listened to Peanut Pie. That was from Diametric Correlator. You can find that at Stir Up Your Gray Matter Productions. They're at stirupyourgraymatter.bandcamp.com. I'm sorry to Troutski today. He can't be here today, and Jacob, you're filling his place. Do you feel up to filling the shoes today?
I mean, those are tough shoes to fill, but I'm just gonna do a good job here. You know,
I've known you
try
do
to
a
do
good
my
job.
best.
Okay.
I was a bit nervous before, but
And how you doing now?
I think I got my wits about me a little bit more.
You look a little spry and ready to go.
Feeling a little fresher.
Good. All right. And Eric,
right.
are you going to be... have you known Troutski before this? I mean, because he set this up. It was kind of recent. I don't know if you guys got the Facebook message. I haven't even... We were, like, looking for each other in Fuel. I'm like, is that the guy?
Yeah.
You know? And I kind of saw you look at me for a second. And what gave it away is you had a CD next to you. And I'm like, oh, he's got the CD next to him, you know?
Yeah, he was... I don't really actually know him. I think we've met once or twice, maybe.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure. But it was, yeah, he sent me a Facebook message. That's how I ended up here. So
That much
and
charisma.
I got your message today. So
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry for the respond.
cool.
Well, thanks for coming out. Yeah.
Yeah,
and you got.
no problem,
and,
man.
I know you don't have a show recently, but your next show coming up, in case anyone's traveling, or
Yeah. Well, we're going on tour for about 4 days in August. It's going to be playing a bit west in Minneapolis and Fargo.
Oh, so our
and,
family is excellent.
Cool.
Yeah.
And in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and then our next local show for those who don't feel like driving obviously that far is at Quarters again with this awesome black metal band called False.
great
from,
name.
from
Oh, man.
Minneapolis. Yeah, they're awesome.
Best names go to Metal Axe always.
Yeah. They're great, and everyone should definitely come check them out. September 1st at the Quarters.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we have kind of a special themed episode today because we got River West 24 going on. If anyone noticed, there's a bunch of bikers going around. They're kind of everywhere over here. Yeah, it's great. It's a good theme because it's about the community getting together. It's also about people outside the community getting together with the community, and it's also about creating safety by always having people around, and that's sometimes all you need. I want to say that I found some interesting things in my searches for this kind of special. I wanted to do some announcements about the River West 24, but I'm going to start out with, in our bike-themed episode, we're going to be playing some music by a band called Schwintonation. And Schwintonation creates all their music from bicycles. And it's not like, I actually checked some YouTube videos about this. It's not like they just take a violin and remove the strings and put in like a piece of rubber like a violin string. They actually use bicycles and create really interesting music with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a brief listen to a piece, and this one's called Algernon. And again, this is by Schwintonation. Oh, yeah, that was some Northless, Flesh and Ghost. Their newest EP, which that's not from, or is that from, Eric?
No, it's just from our last record, Clandestine Abuse.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
great title. Lightbearer is the newest EP. And I hate to ask, but I don't know what you play. Are you drummer? Guitar?
No, I play guitar and do vocals.
Oh, is that were we hearing you there?
That was me.
Oh, man. A much better temperament than I would have thought
Nice
from
work,
hearing the
Eric.
song. No, that was
Thanks,
great.
man.
Yeah, thank you for hearing.
Thanks, dudes.
We're going to give a River West bike race detail update. For anyone that's wondering, it's July 27th to 28th, 7 p.m. through 7 p.m. There's a couple stops, though. Remember, at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., there's breakfast, bonus checkpoints at the River West Public House. And the race ends 7 p.m. July 28th. A bonus checkpoint was announced at the River West Public House Co-op. It's 9 p.m. It's free. And they also have a lot of entertainment throughout the whole evening, so be sure to check that out. We have some shows coming up. The Newer Document show is this Sunday at the Public House. So after you're done for your bonus checkpoint, be sure to check out a flyer there for the Newer Document show. Our feature this month, who I originally thought was Autumn Blaze, but it's not. Autumn Blaze had a CD release. Our feature is Melissa Blue. The other announcement we have is if you have time tonight, check out La Galleria Epica at Most. Our good friend Puffin, he's going to be on there 11 p.m. to 12 a.m., spinning records in front of a bunch of new artwork, and he's also going to be doing the Squee show next week. So be sure to check that out. So what we're going to be doing is every now and then we're going to be hearing a bicycle sound today. Something like that. And we're hoping that when this sound happens, that our friend Jacob, the guest host, will recant to us for this theme a bicycle-related story.
Okay.
So since we've been jangling, do you have a bicycle-themed tale for us?
I'll make this one a real quick one. That's why I stopped borrowing people's bikes.
Sounds good already.
I was a bit more inebriated than I should have been in the first place, and I was not used to disc brakes. Going pretty fast down a hill, I pressed those disc brakes a little too hard. Basically did a 360, no major injuries at all. Pretty much unscathed.
So
but I
you
really
hard,
fucked
you did
up his
360
bike.
You like went. You went in the air, and you did a 360, or what happened after you bucked the bike up?
I bucked it up, and I was all right, and I was able to ride home.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of damage.
Usually
to
the
bike.
handlebars the first thing to go. Did they concave in themselves? Or?
No, it was fine. It was rideable.
You were telling
But the gears were all messed up.
You were telling me before about what's your main line when someone asks you if you want to go out for a ride for fun. I know this might seem anti-bike riding, but it's not.
Well, after my days as a house painter, logging, hauling all my equipment around on my bike, sometimes I don't look forward to riding my bike. To get where I'm
That's
going.
pretty much it, folks.
It's to get where I'm going. I got no car. It's my transportation.
So more
Whether
jiggle,
I like it or not.
more jiggle bicycle story is yours. Well, here let's move on to a quick question for Eric over here. I like to talk. One thing we like to talk about on the show is like industry advice or advice people have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first I'd like to ask primarily where you play your shows in, or what areas. Are you Madison, Chicago, Milwaukee? Do you do all of them?
Yeah, I mean we've toured, the East Coast, like Northeast, and we've toured like the South, fair amount of that a couple times, and obviously the Midwest a bunch. But primarily now, just because of our personal life stuff, it's harder to like get out too far, but we play like regionally and stuff. So this will be like our second time playing outside the country, because we're playing in Canada in August. So
Yeah, I just went out
Yeah.
to Canada. Yeah.
yeah,
Where,
so
where are you going in there?
Winnipeg, we're playing in Winnipeg.
Excellent.
Yeah,
It's beautiful over there.
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So we haven't played West too much. We'd like to do that more, but for the most part right now, it's just like Midwest.
How have you had what brought you the most success with your band? I know there's probably not any singular thing. It's probably a complex thing. But if you found certain things, any tips or advice that has made it easier, either with practice or promotion or getting gigs?
Yeah, I don't know, working really hard on your craft.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of what it comes down to, and never giving up, and finding someone to put out records for you, so you don't have to pay for it.
Judging by how you sound screaming into pillows,
Right.
I mean, no, seriously, like when I hear your vocals, I'm always impressed by them because,
Thanks.
whenever you hear vocals like that, I can't do that for like half a minute, man. I would be great. So what is it like training your voice for that? When you practice with your band, do you give it as all like you would there? I mean, obviously you're playing instruments too, right?
Yeah.
So you're coming from that spectrum, but can you talk about that at all?
Sure. I kind of just go. I don't know, man. I just kind of go for it, and I've been like doing that kind of stuff for years, like playing in punk bands and stuff. So, and like hardcore bands. So.
Well, when'd you start?
Well, I've been playing in bands for about maybe 15 years. So.
Okay, it's like an age. Was it like middle school, high school? Did you...
Well, let's think here. I would have been like 15, I guess, when I started playing, sort of.
That's the right age.
Yeah, right. Right. And so, yeah, I've been kind of playing just different stuff since then. Hardcore bands, playing drums and guitar, and then so. And dudes always wanted me to do vocals on records because they always want big guys doing screaming vocals, and so.
Well,
the more you do it, the more you get better at it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I mean,
no, it's cool.
I can hear it even now. You've got like good projection with your voice and everything.
Thanks.
It's
appreciate it.
people do like hearing it. I like hearing it now. I'll admit it.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that. That's all right.
I'm gonna do switch over here. We're gonna play since Troutsky isn't here today. He's busy filming Kitty, and we all miss him, right, guys? Right. So Trouts, yeah. Good luck filming. We're really excited for your new feature when it comes out. So we're going to play a track that features myself on it, but is primarily done by Troutsky, the Monkey Suit. So here's some Kilgore Trout Monkey Suit
Good
action.
one here.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen of today. Ladies and gentlemen of today.
I would be perfectly content, locked in the 11th, sunrise to sunset, and maybe even go a little longer than that. Not thinking about sleep till the sun comes back, but then by the time you see the light, the weight under the eyes will keep you alive. Ah yes, exhaustion, sweet devil creator. Oh no, foreign divinity in the slumber. I'm not running from myself, I'm running from the shackles. I'll shoot through my own leg if I have to. No direction, no purpose, oh, how frightful. I need a wife, kid, picket fence, and a rifle. Do I really have to greet someone I don't know? Do I really have to act and put on a show? A button on my collar and I breathe a bunch of lies. Strangle myself in a suit and tie. Do I really have to greet someone I don't know? Do I really have to act and put on a show? A button on my collar and I breathe a bunch of lies. Strangle myself in a suit and tie. Juice box PJ wrapped up in the backpack on a mission to find a bride and be a real man. To achieve my sacred purpose to overpopulate the earth, so maybe I won't feel so dead and that hurts. With hope for clones, I create individuals frustrated when they reject all my rituals. Pageantry demands of an obsolete past stage, not interested in taking stock of how the times have changed. Past, present, and future, man, it's all the same. At least that's what we'd say back in the day. My career is a joke. I need to move on, too dignified for dirty hands. I put a monkey suit on. Do I really have to greet someone I don't know? Do I really have to act and put on a show? A button on my collar and I breathe a bunch of lies. Strangle myself in a suit and tie. Do I really have to greet someone I don't know? Do I really have to act and put on a show? A button on my collar and I breathe a bunch of lies. Strangle myself in a suit and tie. On the pavement starting to dime my suit and tie. Shiny black shoes but only green pennies and gray dimes. So happy to be out, achieving a destiny. No longer concerned if it's one chosen by me. Cause then I can wake and see things others take for granted. Just coincidental to the slumber patterns. I start to sense my dry mouth, sensitive eyes. Songbird, sunshine, free autonomous visualize. That's 8 hours sleep and 16 of consciousness. My 8-hour work day recharges my essence. Sleep in a suit, daydream in sneakers. Occupy the booth and feed the speakers. Do I really have to greet someone I don't know? Do I really have to act and put on a show? A button on my collar and I breathe a bunch of lies. Strangle myself in a suit and tie. Do I really have to greet someone I don't know? Do I really have to act and put on a show? A button on my collar and I breathe a bunch of lies. Strangle myself, strangle myself.
So tell me, do I have to wear a tie?
Strangle myself.
Because even if you win the rat race, you're still a rat.
Strangle myself.
At least that's what was said by Mark Stanson over in the weather department before he decided to give his 2 weeks notice. But we won't give him 2 weeks. We'll give him 2 hours to get out the door. That's right, Mark. Because despite the change of living, people gorge themselves. And I tell this all over a 3-piece Armani lie. So just get that nail and place it next to the rust, my friend. Cause in between between Brooklyn and New York City, there's something known as a newscaster.
That was some Northless. We were hearing something else from Clandestine Abuse. That was Empty Home. And you just got a new fan in here while that was going on.
Yeah,
Someone
that's
just came up. That was great. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was
Sorry for the swearing.
No, post, right? That was great stuff. We're going to move on. We got
stuff.
with our other guest, Jacob over here. He's got a piece. Do you want to talk to us about the piece you're going to play for us?
I'm going to play this song that I recorded with Colin, who is also a co-host here that I'm filling in for.
You got a name of the track?
AKA Kilgore Trout. He
Kilgore
produced
Trout.
it. He made the beat, produced it, recorded it, and he also does backup vocals on it.
All right. And you got a name for the track? I'm sorry, did I say
I
that?
don't know if that's
No, I hear you plugged in.
It's called Storm and Stalis.
Oh. All right, Storm and Stalis by Jacob. And we're going to hit that
All
play
right.
button.
Here we go.
Storming in from West Dallas, Wisconsin. Abstract poisonous toxins. Working it as I clock in with rhythm precise and the beats rocking from Kilgore Trout. Pretty soon my catchy words fill your mouth, so repeat after me. I wanna be free from constraints. I wanna be free from constraints. The pictures that time paints are mere projections. I interpret with rhyme injections, hypodermic skirmishes through life lessons. Live life for the blessings, the right to get back to the essence, and bring the fire like twigs and sticks. Cerebral blows as if I'm throwing fists while you're throwing fits, acting up so childish and reacting tough. But I come back and hand polish them up while I'm shining diamonds in the rough. You build kits and rock tumble. On my building blocks you stumble. I lay low and still build Legos with my nephew. And I bet you never knew I'm as high as you without smoking. Mental stamina, I don't need to battle ya. I'm cloaking carbon copies of my ghostly properties floating from point A to point B. Floating from point A to point B.
Eric Stengline, thank you so much for being Johnny on the spot and bringing us some Northless tunes. That was
For
great.
sure, man. Thanks for having me on.
And the name of that one was
Dead Ends.
Dead Ends, also from Clandestine.
Yeah, yeah.
And during the break, we were talking briefly, and you were mentioning like I thought it was a really cool do-it-yourself thing. And I was wondering if you'd share with everyone. You were mentioning how you like to kind of give a bonus on your vinyl CDs. Could you talk about that at all?
Yeah. So our vinyl releases, both the Clandestine Abuse record and our new split with the band Lightbearer, actually comes with download codes. So when you buy the vinyl, if you want to like just get the MP3 versions of those songs, you can go online and take that code and plug it in and download the tunes for free. So you can put it on your iPod or whatever you want to do with it.
I always love things like that. We had someone from Face of Ruin on recently, and
Yeah.
they were talking about making their. He was saying, "Oh, I used to get a bunch of CDs pressed at like a major store, and I have boxes of those
Yeah.
like sitting,
Yeah.
But then when you do like the do-it-yourself, like 200-300 limited press,
Yeah.
those go out. They usually cost less. You get to make more, and
Yeah.
it leaves a lasting impression. Like,
Yeah.
that's I dig that. That's cool. Is that like? Do people know when you're selling it that the code will be in it? Or?
Yeah, we
Okay.
advertise it because there's definitely for bands who don't release CDs. We have a CD version of Clandestine Abuse, but for a long time we didn't, and so people would always come to us at shows that were just kind of like not vinyl nerds and be like, do you have any CDs for sale? And we'd say no, but the vinyl comes with a download code, so it's kind of like bridging that gap because maybe they'll buy the record and then get a record player and
Oh, that's
enjoy it as it's meant to be, but at the same time they can still enjoy the free MP3s.
I would never have thought there was so much love behind all those tracks, but there really is.
It's a labor of love.
No, it sounds. And thanks again for taking the time.
Yeah.
Northless, great band. Saw you guys at Quarters recently. Great show.
Thank you.
There's a band from I think Australia.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, was that the
whole show
White
was
Horse
great. White Horse,
Battleless? Yeah.
They were a little dronier
Yeah.
than you were, but yeah, I mean, it was great.
They're great, yeah.
Everything was great. We also got to hear Schwinto Nation, Verga, and I think I think we have to talk about Jacob over here because we just heard the bell and Jacob, we were talking over the break about before we get into bicycles about how you have your own feature coming up.
Yeah, at Linneman's Poet Night every Monday. I got a new feature every Monday. Finally got my feature. I've been going there for about 10 years.
You want to yell at Klaus right now?
Well, no, there's no animosity. I was just, I've been in and out of town and haven't been around consistently.
No,
so I'm glad I finally got that date, and it should be a good time.
Excellent.
Be like eclectic mix of my rhymes and written freestyle, all of that. Planned out, spontaneous. Hopefully there'll be percussion, like some djembe or something.
You have anyone
Maybe a
that
bassist.
we both know planned, perhaps? Or anyone
I
you
got to
want-
piece it together.
Should we ask people right now, like bassist, drummers? You want to?
Yeah,
get a hold
bassist,
of Jacob?
drummers,
Where they get a hold of
poetry, rap.
Or
I
not?
don't know if they want to.
You don't want to have too many people on the bill, though. Still.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It's
Jacob
got to piece together, right? But
Well,
it'll be
I hope
fine.
you give me some
enough,
flyers.
enough about me. That's a few weeks away still.
Wait, what? The date is September.
Couple months.
September 24th.
24th.
September
Monday.
24th. We
Yeah.
gotta get that date.
About 8 o'clock.
Linneman's is one of the places if you're doing. Like when I started doing poetry, I mean that's where I met you. We've done shows together.
Yeah,
I love.
It's
I
a
love
nice
your
place
stuff.
for
It's-
if you wanna listen intently. There's a separate room away from the bar.
Yep.
Do you
where
guys
it's
know?
more
sorry to
quiet.
interrupt. Do you guys
No.
know Keith Gostad?
Yeah, Burdock,
Yeah.
Burdock Press. He does the
Burdock,
show on
man.
YouTube. Yeah,
he's a good pal of
yeah,
mine.
good friend of mine too. Oh
Okay,
yeah, where do
yeah.
you know Keith from?
We grew up together.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, so you're both upstate Wisconsin guys.
That's right. Exactly.
No, nothing but love here.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, your show's on the 24th. Hopefully Keith will be there. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got a show this Sunday that Keith usually comes to Newer Document shows. Jacob usually comes to Newer Document shows as well. Jacob was the first feature at the Newer Document.
Yeah, it was a good
actually,
time.
yeah.
I've been a regular. I will be there this Sunday.
Yeah, I
doing
hope so.
something or other.
If I can't come out and check that out, you guys should just say hi to Keith for me. And give
Oh,
him,
definitely.
Give
Oh,
him a
I'd
shout
love
out
to.
from me.
Yeah, well,
I
maybe
don't
see
get
more
to s-
popular.
I don't get to see him as much, so
Oh, okay, yeah.
just, he's a busy dude. I'm a busy dude.
Yeah, I can tell by following both of you guys that you're
Yeah.
definitely. And it's a bummer when you need an excuse like an art project or something to get
Yeah.
together, but sometimes that's what you have to do.
We usually get together once every couple months and watch terrible movies together.
What like exploitation films or anime? I mean, what do you do?
Bad 80s horror, which is actually
perfect.
good 80s horror,
Like-
and just like dumb action movies.
Everyone needs a Troika film every now and then, right?
Everyone needs to watch Time Cop now and again.
Something else too.
Yeah.
Do we have time for a bicycle story from you? Or
Well,
no?
yeah, I could make this real quick. When I grew up, an uncle of mine had passed away when I was about 5 or so, and my dad had his old Diamondback BMX bike, and then he let us kids have it, and somehow it got stolen, and then my brother one day, like a year later maybe, he found it and then stole it back. Now my dad won't let anyone ride it. He's got it like stored in his garage.
I actually have a bike story as well that I'd like to share, and it ties into sludge metal.
Oh, please. Yeah,
No, it's good. It's good.
These are both great, by the way. Also, I love what if the bike, like, it really wasn't the guy.
I can't even take it for a ride if I want to.
He won't let anyone touch
It's
it?
untouchable.
Does he even take it for rides?
No.
Oh, and then
That's good.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
glad.
While we
That's
got
cool.
the time in, no, that was great.
I'll make it quick as I can. So this is a dual-purpose bike story because it's
right.
also relates to sludge metal. So when I was 14 years old, the band Crowbar came out with their third record on tape, and they're like my favorite sludge metal band at the time. So I wanted to get the tape. My mom wouldn't drive me to Brookfield Square, so I rode my bike there, and it's like 37 miles from where I lived one way. So it was like 70 miles. So I rode there, left at 8 in the morning, didn't get home till like 9 at night. Didn't tell my parents where I was going, but then I came home and jammed that Crowbar tape for like the next 2 weeks straight.
All right.
Yeah, totally
Nice.
worth it.
Yeah, that's kind of probably what brought me to here, I guess.
That's
Hearing that Crowbar tape and.
Well, you got a new fan as well.
I know,
That's
it's a
always
good
nice.
night, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
Always is at the River West Film and Video here on Center Street. It's a great location.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I really want to thank both of you guys. Eric,
Hey, man.
looking at your name again, Stenglein.
Yeah.
Eric Stenglein, thank you so much. Jacob.
Sure,
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
I hope we can have you guys
giving me the
again.
chance here, and
Oh, yeah.
well, it's basically filling in for Colin, but I appreciate doing this tonight.
Oh, and of course, there's no replacing either myself or Colin. But thank
Yeah,
you for
filling
bringing
in, not replacing.
I know you did a great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know
Yeah.
you guys are busy. I really appreciate both of you guys taking
Yeah.
time.
No problem, man.
And I've seen Northless. They're great. Go and check them out. Again, the next show in Milwaukee.
September 1st at the Quarters with the band False.
Great
Everyone should
venue.
check out.
That's where you go see punk and metal is over at Quarters around here. That's where you go.
Agreed.
And then we got the newer document show over here this Sunday, the
Check it
29th. Melissa Blue, Jacob's going to be there. We're going to lead you out with a quick track. This is N-Scam off Stir Up Your Gray Matter Records. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Everyone out there riding your bikes for River West 24, keep it going. It's a great event. Thanks for doing it. Call in if you got any updates. Thanks for tuning in for Newer Document Radio.